Hello, all the amazing moms. If no one has told you today that you are amazing, I am telling you, you are amazing and you are doing the best that you can do to make sure you and your child are good. Yes, moms, you are amazing. I am April Louise. I am an author, speaker, soft skills skill building coach, and most of all, I am a mom. I would like to welcome you today to this short webinar on how to navigate through the mom guilt maze. First thing I would like to do is read to you an excerpt from my book, Mom Guilt, A Guide to Understanding What It Is, Why It Exists, and How to Manage It. Mom guilt. You've heard of it, you've experienced it, it can totally wreck your day. The mother child bond is an important part of nurturing a child. One mistake, a moment of being short tempered, the choice to use formula instead of breast milk, going to work, an unexpected trip to the ER, all these experiences can send a mom reeling into mom guilt. What if I'm doing things wrong? What if my kids do not turn out quote unquote right? What if they grow up to resent me? What if they are not healthy? What if they are not meeting their potential? What if they are not happy? What if, what if, what if? Moms are on call 24 hours a day without sick days, personal days, mental health days, weekends, or vacations. They value their children above almost everything, but they also make mistakes, get tired, cry, get angry, buy junk food, get overwhelmed, need a break, and have interests and passions outside of parenting. In other words, moms are human beings, just like their kids and just like everyone else in the world. Have you been suffering from a heavy dose of mom guilt? Is it keeping you from being the best mom you can be? Are you tired of feeling ashamed and guilty all the time? This guide can help you work through what mom guilt is and how to manage it in a healthy way. You can get this a free copy of Mom Guilt, a guide to understanding what it is, why it exists, and how to manage it on my website, lifeisamaze.com. That's lifeisamaze.com. Maze is spelled Mays. Moms, motherhood is one of the most rewarding experiences, but it can also come with a significant amount of guilt. It's normal to feel guilty at times, but when that feeling becomes overwhelming, your mental and emotional well being may be affected. Every mother's experience is unique, and there is no one size fit all solution. We're going to go over a mom guilt assessment. The mom guilt assessment can help you identify areas of your life where you're experiencing guilt and help you work towards overcoming them. I'm going to give you 8 questions, and you either answer yes or no. Do you often feel guilty about not spending enough time with your children? Yes or no? Do you feel like you need to do more for your children, such as not being able to provide them with the best food, expensive clothes, toys, lessons, and entertainment? Yes or no? Do you feel guilty when you take time for your friends, such as having a self care routine, going out with friends, or pursuing hobbies? Yes or no? Do you feel like you are not going do you feel like you are not doing a good enough job balancing work and family responsibilities? Yes or no? Do you compare yourself to other moms and feel guilty when you don't measure up? Yes or no? Do you feel guilty for losing your temper with your children? Yes or no? Do you feel guilty for not being able to keep your house clean or organized? Yes or no? Do you feel guilty for not being able to attend every school or extracurricular activity for your child? Yes or no? If you answer yes to any of those questions, then you may have experienced mom guilt, or you're experiencing mom guilt now, or you will be experiencing mom guilt. You can experience mom guilt in any phase of your child's life, from the day they was born to the day they become adults, and even sometimes you can feel mom guilt when your child is an adult. It is important to remember, Mom, that some levels of guilt are normal and can even be motivated. For example, If you're a working mom and you work outside the house and you have to leave your child at daycare every day, you may feel guilty because you're not with your child 24/7. But it's okay to feel that guilt. That's a normal guilt. It's when the guilt gets out of hand and you become more anxious, I'm sorry, you become more anxious or you begin to experience depression. That's when you need to seek help. You need to seek support. You need to find your tribe so that the mom guilt won't become overwhelming. So, what is mom guilt? Mom guilt is a feeling of inadequacy or anxiety experienced by mothers, often relating to their parenting choices or behavior. So basically, mom guilt is a little entity that's on your shoulder, that's in your ear, that's telling you that you're failing as a parent. It could be that little nagging feeling in the back of your head that comes to the forefront of your thought process, that's telling you that you are failing as a mother. And your thought process affects your emotions, which your emotions affects your behavior, and then your behavior again goes back to affecting your thought process. So that is what mom guilt is that feeling of being inadequate, that feeling that you're failing as a parent, that feeling that you're making indecisive decisions regarding your child. So today we're going to discuss one strategy on overcoming mom guilt: self-reflection. Self-reflection exercises identify the root cause of your mom guilt. One exercise of self-reflection is to journal. Now, when we were little, some of us, when we were little girls, we had little diaries, and we wrote in our diaries. We had the little lock and key to it, and we wrote everything that was going on in our life: the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. Whatever we wanted to write in that diary, that's what we wrote. So that is what journaling is. Journaling is you are writing down what feelings you are feeling. You write down what makes you feel guilty and be specific with what situation triggers you into the feelings of guilt. And then once you journal, you reflect on why that specific trigger made you feel guilty. So identifying the underlying beliefs or assumptions that may be contributing to your feelings is basically what journaling is doing. The benefit of journaling again is to identify these triggers that's making you feel guilty, but also the benefit of becoming a mom guilt-free parenting is it affects your children as well, not just you but your children. When parents overcome mom guilt and engage in guilt-free parenting, it can have positive effects on your child, including improving their mental health. When parents are less stressed and overwhelmed, they are better equipped to provide emotional support and positive role modeling for their children. This can help improve children's mental health and well-being. If you're walking around irritated or angry all the time, or you're having anxiety or you're depressed, your child can feel that, and your child might feel that they're the reason that you're feeling that way. So therefore, it's affecting your child's mental health and your child's self-esteem, because now mommy is not feeling good. She's always crying or she's always irritable. So I must be the one that's making her feel that way. And in reality, it's not your child that's making you feel that way. So when you become mom guilt free, you are also having a bond. You're bonding more with your child, and you're increasing your child's self-esteem, and your child won't start feeling guilty that they're the reason that you're feeling that way. Another benefit is greater resilience. When parents practice self-care and model healthy coping mechanisms, children can learn important skills to help navigate through challenges and build resilience. Moms, your child watches you. Whether you want to be a role model or not, when you become a mom, you are a role model. As mom, we wear a lot of hats. We're role models, we're the educators, we're the nutritionists, we're the doctors, we're the nurses, we're the pastors, we're the mentors, we're the role models, we're the chauffeurs. We are everything to our child. So our child watches us. Our child watches our every mood. Our child watches how we feel, how we react. So if you have this greater resilience and you show coping mechanisms, or how you're dealing with mom guilt, or with any other thing that may be coming into your life, or any other issue comes into your life, your child is watching you and your child will mimic you. So That is just a short strategy and short benefits to becoming mom guilt free. If you would like to know more nuggets on strategies of becoming mom guilt free, again, I encourage you to go to lifeisamaze.com. Maze is spelled Mays, and get your free copy of Mom Guilt, a guide to understanding what it is, how it exists, and how to manage it. Again, moms, you are amazing. Don't let anyone dim your shine. I thank you for attending this short, brief talk, and I wish you blessings and love.